What's going on, guys? ChainFeeds here, along with my brother in Carnage Isotonic.
Carnage Isotonic, Leon, the British member from Carnage Isotonic.
The man that just took over. You know, I was doing the intro, but whatever. I mean, it's none of my business.
Well, you know, I kind of felt like I didn't want to just feel like I was that side man in the dual com. I just kind of wanted to pop in there, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if I was meant to introduce myself or you introducing me.
I feel like there's a lot of hostility going on. I mean, between us, there might be a problem. You know.
Well, no, let's not make hostility in our clan, especially with the fact that that just kind of picked my brain. Because what we're talking about here today, if you haven't noticed by there's a commentary title in the thumbnail or whatever, but pretty much what we're talking about today is the way that we want to be growing our community. We want our pub stomping community to kind of change, because one thing that especially I've noticed in the pub stomping community is that there's a huge amount of hostility. I remember writing a tweet about something saying why is there so much hostility? All we're doing is slowing our own growth and destroying our own community. And when you think about it, the moment that you start hating on each other and you start clans kind of start a war with each other, it's not necessarily like a war, but there's a little thing in the back of their brain like, we think we're better than that clan. Instead of that, if we just grew together, we helped each other out, the clans were collaborative and things like that, they gave shout outs to each other, and they were kind of working in a tight knitted network, I feel like the pub stomp community would grow and it would actually get back to how it was back in the NW3 days. I kind of feel like ever since there was the whole faking gameplays, that kind of made people suspicious of other clans, and that kind of started this whole hostility. But back in NW3, when pub stomping was in its glory days, I think we need to get back to that kind of close-knitted network, and kind of grow clans together, don't you think, Chen?
Yeah, I completely agree. And the one thing I actually was thinking about, and I did make a commentary about this, is people say that pub stomping is dead, and I completely disagree. It doesn't make sense to say that pub stomping is dead. Why people believe that pub stomping is dead at the moment is because there are none of the big pub stompers that were pub stomping. I remember a bunch of major MW3 pub stompers that got bored in Black Ops 2 and then basically said screw Ghost. At that point, obviously, less viewers decided to watch, Call of Duty, and that makes sense. If you're a fan of this specific person and that's what they do, then that's what you're gonna watch. But if they stop doing it, then hey, I mean, some people bandwagon, stop watching, and that's okay. It's not you'd be mad.
It's not like our community's dead. It's just that we've lost some people.
But we can't blame people for that. The thing is, that's what they like. Now, if we want to fix that, and we want more people to, view Call of Duty videos, and to say pub stomping isn't dead, what we have to do is we have to be the new role models, and we have to be the next big people to actually, make an influence and, make a name for the pub stomping scene. It's not the big people, the big YouTubers' job to, do what we're obligated to do. If we're pub stompers, it's our job to, make a name for ourselves and, make the pub stomping community a bigger place, and not a fight, not a place where we all have to compete and fight with each other. I mean, exactly. Obviously it's fun to have a little competition and stuff, but
yeah, there's the race, there's the thing the race for the triple DNA or something like that. There's obviously that kind of race, but that's not competitive. That's not having a go at each other. That's just a kind of competitive thing within the clans that we all want to do to try and get the best content out there.
It's really annoying when I see people basically saying you're in this clan so you're garbage, or you're this type of person so you're bad, yada yada yada. I can make all types of examples, but I don't feel like name dropping. I don't feel like calling out a specific group.
Exactly.
It's so pathetic that people hate on specific people just because of what team they're in.
Also, one thing, sorry for interrupting that, Chain, but one thing also, everyone's like, oh, he's in this clan, so you must suck. No, if you think about it, every single member from from all the members in Carnage, unless they started in the elite team, like Tank, someone like me or you started in Vengeance, I started in Rush, Isotonic started in Rush. That doesn't mean we're bad because we were in Rush. It just means that we progressed ourselves and grew ourselves in a stepping stone motion from Rush to eventually get to Carnage.
Yeah, I agree. And something else that also impacts how pub stompers, grow is there's little to no entertainment factor with new pub stompers. I'm not going to say that old pub stompers didn't do this, because a lot of them actually did, and they knew what they were doing. With entertainment, a lot of pub stompers nowadays, all they do is put music over their over their gameplays, and I'm subject to this for some gameplays. I'm gonna admit that.
Yeah, we all are. There's always moments when there's no time for a com.
But for the most part, a lot of them only put music over their their gameplays, and people don't want to see that. They want to hear your personality. They want to see what you're like. They want to, know what you are. If you're not gonna represent yourself on your own channel, then I mean, obviously nobody's gonna stick around. So when
And also, like, probably one reason people feel like pub stomping's dying is because they're not being entertained. The videos that they're watching, they don't find them interesting to watch. Like, even clan channels, like, I'm giving Carnage some constructive criticism here for my own clan that I'm a part of, because I love watching Carnage videos, but I feel like if we up the entertainment factor in them, it's not, obviously there's the whole factor of the gameplays, and solely that's what we do. We're a pub stomping clan, we post the best gameplays. But if the commentary topics and things like that, which I've started to notice in Carnage as being a really big thing, we're doing more entertainment. But the moment we start entertaining the viewers, that's when the views go up, that's when the likes go up, that's when the audience retention goes up, and that's when the clan starts to thrive. You look at FaZe Jev, for example. He's a sniper for FaZe Clan, but no. Does he post montages every day? No. He's posting cut comms, he's posting entertaining things that he based his channel off and that he's bringing to the clan and giving the clan the name of Jev as a part of it. Growing the clan at the same time as giving them montages and kind of content for them to grow themselves off.
Of course, with these clans, they have a large number of subscribers, and of course you do want to, you know, do well on YouTube. That's pretty much everyone's goal, but
Yeah.
you can't rely so much that you forget to give back to your team, because that's what a lot of people actually do at this point. They, you know, they basically, I see people that don't even shout out the own team that they're in, and I don't, like, I shout out Carnage almost every video I've done, to be honest. I appreciate them to the fullest, like, but you need to...
Because we wouldn't be anywhere without Carnage.
Yeah, I have 4.5k subscribers, and that was recent, by the way. Thanks, guys. I don't really do, like, 0.5ks, but, I mean, thanks for, you know, 4.5 subscribers.
That's a big number of subs. I think about that. 4,500 people on this planet sub to you because they enjoy your videos.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that. But, you know, like, people really don't appreciate what their team does for them. Like, for the most part, they probably wouldn't be this big if it wasn't for their team, so the least they can do is actually give back. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think that's what we're going to start doing too. It impacted me a bit when I was thinking about it. I was thinking, you know, like, a lot of our members, I mean, a lot of them do appreciate it, but it's the fact that, you know, it's not shown enough that we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, we can say, oh, thank you, Apollo, you're such a great leader, but, you know, us actually putting in the effort to, you know, putting out videos on our channel to show that we do appreciate them is necessary.
And also, if we upload consistently, then that's also showing that we're wanting to do YouTube, we're wanting to kind of post and show the subs that we actually appreciate what they've done for us. And that in turn is just giving back to Carnage, showing Carnage that we appreciate the subs and appreciate what the subs do to our channels. And then posting consistently, maybe it's only 2 videos a week, that's still 2 videos a week, that's one every 3.5 days. 2-3 videos a week, that's enough to keep the subs active, keep them active on your channel, not making the subs dead, but then also being able to shout out Carnage or shout out whatever team you're in and give back to them.
Yeah, I totally agree. And that was pretty much the basis and the point of this commentary.
Yeah.
It was just basically to get the point across that, one, it's not all about competition. YouTube is still for fun. And all in all, like, stop trying to compete with other YouTubers. Like, if you're doing
exactly.
your own thing, then you're most likely going to grow a lot better than you trying to compete with somebody that's, you know, probably has more DNAs than you, or, you know, does a little bit better commentaries than you. Like, I'm not the best commentator, that's obvious, but I mean, you know, I don't try to compete with another commentator saying, hey, I'm going to do better than you, or compete with another pub stomper saying, hey, I'm going to do better than you. I do my own thing. You're supposed to do your own thing.
Exactly.
It's your own personality. You're not supposed to mimic what you see. You're supposed to create.
Like, for example, Isotonic, we post unique, or we're going to be posting unique, because that's what we want to do on our channel. We want to kind of do something different, and kind of, even though there's lots of other channels that are unique, we want to separate ourselves from that and create our own kind of fan base, our own group of people that enjoy watching what we upload for what it is, not for if it's better than someone else's.
Yeah. And that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this commentary. I hope you guys actually do, you know, take something from this and don't just disregard it as another video, because this was something, if you haven't, you know, taken something from this video, please rewatch it and please think about what we said.
Because me and Chain have probably been sat in this call for maybe half an hour now, just thinking about where the community's going and what we want to be doing and what we want to try and do to heighten it. And we really hope you guys can take the feedback and understand what we're talking about and kind of appreciate what we've done here. So please drop a like on the video, especially if you're on Chain's channel. It would mean a lot to us. And subscribe if you are new. And Chain, I'll let you take the outro.
Alright, so yeah, it's been ChainFeeds and my homie CarnageIsotonic. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.